Okay, here I've got a 640 by 480 animation. I'm going to add some frames and maybe we'll have 10 frames. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is go to layer 1, which is above layer 2 in this case. And I'm going to show you how you could take this image, copy it with the selection tool, press Ctrl C, go to layer 2, Ctrl V, hold down Shift, move it up a little bit, and then go to layer 3, press Ctrl V, and we want to draw a selection around it and move it up a little bit, but we don't know where to put it until we turn on the onion skin, and this is what I wanted to show you. The onion skin shows us where the previous frame and the next frame would be. So now we've moved it to there. You can see the onion skin is the previous frame. And if I go to frame number 2, that becomes the frame that's highlighted, and we can see the previous frame, which is the one on the bottom there, and we can also see the next frame, which would be frame 3. Okay, so now let's go to frame 4, press Ctrl V, draw a selection around it, hold down Shift, move it up a bit more. Let's go to frame 5, Ctrl V, draw a selection around it, move it up. So we really couldn't do this without the onion skin. It would be very difficult. Okay, frame number 6, Ctrl V. Oops, I didn't get all of it. There we go. Now those of you who know a little bit about physics and maths know that acceleration means that as the velocity gets faster, the space in between each frame would become larger, and that would make it look like it's accelerating. A constant velocity, if it's traveling in space at a constant velocity, you would see an equal space in between each frame. But as it's just taking off, it's probably accelerating. So to make it look the most realistic, you would have the frame distance get a little bit larger towards the top, like so. Okay, I'm not going to actually finish this one, but I want to go back to the first frame. And we've got some flames there. And what you could do is get your brush, get your pen. Let's get a nice yellowy orange color. And we could do stuff like this. And then go to frame 2 and do something slightly different. Go to frame 3. Okay. Frame 4. And we might not notice this, but I'm also going to add a smoke trail after this. 5. 6. And it's good because I can see where the previous one was, so I know where the flames were too. 7. Incidentally, if it goes off the screen and you're zoomed in, hold down the middle mouse wheel like a button, and you can pan it like that, which is kind of good. I think I made a mistake on that last one. Yeah, I did. So just grab it, hold down Shift, move it up to there. There we go. And that was 10, so let's go back to number 1, actually number 2, and let's get some gray to represent smoke. Right about there. And I really want to make billowing smoke. I suppose I could do it with little circles and ellipses. I'm going to turn off the onion layer because it's hard to see what I'm doing. So if I did this and then use the fill tool afterwards, and this can represent the smoke coming off of the bottom of the rocket. And it kind of goes out a bit too, doesn't it, sometimes? Because it piles up. And you can see the results in the top right corner here. It's kind of exactly what I'm trying to get at too. There might be a way to draw an ellipse or a circle like this that's automatically filled in. So if you figure that out, let me know. Let everyone else know in the class too, because that would be quite handy. Almost done. I'm getting the right effects, definitely. It'd be even nicer if I used different shades of grey, dark and light. Well, the nice thing about this app is it's free, and it's not particularly difficult to learn. We do have a lot of other animation apps we can use in school, but this is the best one to just start out and get quick results. Okay. Right. We can see the animation there, and if I wanted to, I can go back to frame 1, and I'm not going to, but use the fill tool. Frame 2, frame 3. Start just filling in all these. But I'm sure you don't want to watch me do all this. It'll take another half hour probably. Or maybe not. Okay, so make sure that you save the Pisco app. I'm going to call this Rocket. Sometimes I add a number at the end, so if I do another version, I'll have Rocket 1 and Rocket 2. Save as Pisco. Download it automatically to my Documents folder, or my Downloads folder. And then I go to the one under the save disk, which is, it looks like a picture of a mountain and a sun. And I'm not sure what the error means, but we'll download the GIF anyway and see what happens. Hopefully it'll be okay. Well, there's the rocket GIF. So let's actually click on it and see what happens. Let's open it in my image viewer. And it worked, and I can zoom in. Okay, so this is the end of the second tutorial. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing what you upload to show my homework.